Welcome everyone to Tectonic Cohesion V1.0. We're very happy to have Khaled here today. This is going to be an interesting webinar, which you'll learn more about. But it kind of takes the kind of AI generation to a different level where all the AI generations are backed by real geometry. So it's about kind of creating the geometry, computationally, and then using that geometry to drive your kind of AI visualizations and informationals. Um, and so our tutor today, with Khalid, is a architect and design director with over 15 years of experience in architectural practice and computational design. Based in Qatar, he is a member of the Damascus Engineering Syndicate and a MMUP UPDA certified engineer. After earning his bachelor's in architecture engineering in 2010, Khalid spent a decade as a lead architect and design manager. Completing over 17 high-end projects, his expertise in advanced geometry and digital fabrication was solidified through a master's in parametric design (MPDA) at the Polytechnic University of Catalonia (UPC). In 2025, he founded the Advanced Design Lab (ADL), where he integrates contemporary practice with mathematical methods and generative AI. Through ADL, Khalid focuses on digital tectonics, bridging the gap between structural logic and cultural narrative to create identity-driven architecture. So, welcome, Khalid. We're very happy to have you. And just real quick before we start, again, I'll just mention to everyone here, make sure you switch your chat to everyone, and to let everyone know here that this webinar is being recorded and you will get access to this recording. So do not worry if you can't keep up in real time. And we'll hand that over to you now.
Hi. Thank you, Akeem, for this kind introduction. It's a pleasure to be here with you and with everybody. Let's start with some introduction. I will share my screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
We see it.
You see it? Okay, great. Okay, today our topic, tectonic cohesion. We'll try to establish our workflow, integrating digital form finding with AI. It's not about just software. It's more to understand general workflow to produce new form. We'll try to integrate math, physics, and art to have at the end like new forms. I will skip this since I can provide great introduction. This is a roadmap for this presentation and workshop. We'll do some introduction, then we will have like around 90 minutes modeling on Rhino and Grasshopper using physical simulation Kangaroo. We'll start from coarse mesh and we'll do some form finding, then we'll finish with massing. Then we will do some AI-driven visualizations. Then we will go to Midjourney. We'll do the visualizations on xFigura, then Midjourney to provide like more designs. Okay. So basically, the design process, we are like using different methodologies. Of course, handcrafted. This is the basic, and we still use it. You can see on the image on the left. Um, this this methodology is the basic and general one that we like do like form making. This is like additive process. We the inputs and outputs not related. It's totally manual linear process. It's same as when we sketch. We go to CAD and we do 3D. And for example, when you work on the plans, it's not related with the directly with the elevation. You need to redo the elevation. Sometimes you can go reverse to from 3D to CAD, but it's not the process is not related. Okay, so after that, the concept of form finding comes. Uh, then the center image is a model from Hans Isler. This is presenting early way as a physical form finding, which is allowing the nature and gravity to help us to design. So it's more like self formation. Okay, this is this model, for example, you use a mesh and keep it inverted following the gravity direction, and he anchored it from certain points, and you see from the top. So this is getting the tension, and after that he flipped this and add use it as a sense the tension. The gravity create the tension. When you flip it, you get the compression, and this is totally the opposite, and you can get very lightweight structure and strong. It's more to allow force and form to be related in the design. Later, a few years ago, we started to integrate AI, and AI meaning like we can do many images and also 3D, and uh, that could be hard to design and imagine. But in terms of time, because the AI can provide many images from like generate many images from open sources and very fast. So we try to go mainly in form finding and integrated with AI. And in some points, we will start from course mesh, which manual work. The pioneer architects for form finding and mainly physical form finding, well-known Antonio Gaudi and Frei Otto. There's different examples. I will show next slide how they are thinking. Antonio Gaudi on the left, he tried to, and he actually do that in this physical model. He allowed the gravity to create this catenary arc. Since the arc going with the gravity, 1 second, please. Yeah. So the shape of the arc follow the physics, and these give him a very strong catenary arc. This is physical arc. When he he do it by using ropes, okay, ropes and some weights. When he flipped the idea to add it in braids and stones, he get the most like a strong and optimized compression catenary arc. On the right, V1.0 work more on film salt, which is he tried to find the minimal and more light surfaces. So he used the film salt to create and optimize the shape. Uh, well, in general, the nature, uh, I mean, those forms created by nature, the nature usually like to save the spaces. So the surfaces uh, follow the principle of nature to reduce the energy and to save the material. So this kind of form, uh, we name it minimal surfaces, and they are like very thin, and they have like a special curvature. Okay, I'm not go too much in math, but I need to from you to know that if we are uh, working on curves, so and some sort of minimal surfaces, so we need to understand that there is type of curvature. Okay, the dome. If you have a plane and you cut the dome in two directions, you will get two arcs. Those arcs are in positive direction. Okay, if you have a cylinder, when you cut the section in the middle, you have like almost zero curvature because when you multiply the curves, the Gaussian curves is one of the curves that we need to discuss. When you have zero curvature and any other curvature and multiply it, you'll have zero. So this cylinder, it's like a paper. When you open it, there is no curvature. Okay. So and the last one is the saddle shape, which have um, two curvature in opposite way. Later in AI, I will use also some terminologies. For example, the saddle shape means also as a anticlastic surface. And for example, the dome semiclastic is monoclastic cylinder. Okay, but not all the minimal surfaces that we're doing today are like let's say have the solid shape, but usually the main curvature equation should be zero to make sure that this is a minimal surface. Okay, I'm trying to relate those type of forms or surfaces with the next surface that we will work on today. So there are many surfaces, minimal surfaces. Uh, I kept a website here, so you can visit it. There is many family like single or doubly, triply minimal surfaces, periodic minimal surfaces. Periodic means that can be repeated. Okay, triply that can be repeated in three directions. Doubly can be repeated in like two directions. We'll see today the doubly periodic minimal surface as example. Okay, so this surface name Karcher or in German Karcher. This is coming from the name of the mathematician Hermann Karcher. He described this surface in 1988. So most of the geometries done by discovered by mathematicians. So what we do today to repeat a unit of those and try to do some transformation. Okay, so to do that, I will provide the next few minutes a course mesh, so a mesh like that, and we'll start from here. But I keep the way that we can do the basic of this. So how we do that? We need to abstract it to a coarse mesh. A coarse mesh, this is the lowest resolution of any mesh. So it started from very simple surface and it can be repeated in very simple way. This is a module of a part of this surface. Okay, so we are taking like a unit from here, and then we will repeat it in the space. Okay, but we will start basically from here. Then you will, I mean, this is just a face uh, repeated, then mirror it to create this basic unit. Okay, so I will explain more on the Grasshopper. Okay, our goal is to take this mesh and relax it. Okay, relax it means to follow how Frey Auto do these minimal surfaces. Okay, usually he anchor the edges and keep the material relaxed to have the form. Okay? So, but the starting of that digitally, you need to start from some like basic mesh. Okay? Then after that, we can like repeat it, do some transformation. Okay? Then we will, in AI, we will first visualize that to create some renderings, okay, some like abstract details, okay. Then we'll move, this is will be in xFigura. After that, we will take these images to Midjourney and use image prompting to create like more advanced forms. Those forms will be images also, since Midjourney provide image generations. Okay, but we'll explain that more in detail now. Okay, let me go to Grasshopper. Okay, so first, you see my screen? Yeah, I cannot see the chat. Or just let me.
Yes, we see.
You see that I'm losing the chat window. Just 1 minute. Okay, no worries. Let's start from here. Before I start, let me share with you a file. Oh, the starting file, okay? So the drive, I will copy link and check. Okay, so access the drive. Okay, you will find 3 folders: Grasshopper files. Okay, there is 2 folders: the starting course mesh and the final. Okay, so you can anytime like if you need to follow, you can go to the final and check the result at the end, but not to start from here. I'm starting from this file. Okay, there are 2 more files, some screenshots. If you want to continue from here, we'll talk about this later. Okay. Also, I am sharing the presentation with you. We'll copy the link of this presentation in the chat. So okay. So also from the presentation, we need to use some prompts. Okay. Let's go to the Grasshopper. So before I start to generate the structure form, I need to introduce the Kangaroo. Okay. Kangaroo is the physical form finding plugin. Okay. There is some setup I will do now, but when you open the starting file, you will find a line here. Just let me. I'm going to the font. Okay, so you will find this line. Okay, just I will introduce the physical form finding by doing the catenary of. Okay? Then we will jump to the mesh and do more examples. Okay, so from Kangaroo there is many optional components that you can use for different type of things. But today we'll use some of the components that related with our subject. Okay, so from here we need the solver. Okay, this is the main engine to solve the equation or the algorithm of the design and of the other components. So what we need to have more components like show. This setup, more likely you'll use it every time. Okay, show. I will explain what each component would be. Okay, just let me open biophotos. Okay, so you can see the name of the components. So we need solver, show, we need link, anchor. Okay, and we'll add some loads. So we'll use those. Okay, show to present, just to show the geometry. Okay, length. I need to transfer this mathematical line to a physical line. So this will be like the spring. Okay, so it can be stretched. So when we apply the load, it will be like changed and follow the direction of the load. The anchor, as Frey Auto examples, you see the minimal surface anchored on the edges. Okay, so and also in the example of Antonio Gaudi, he anchored the points of the model in some plane. Okay, so we will anchor the point on the edges of the line. Okay, so we need for the solver bottom. Okay, it's always like that. So there is like some you need to memorize sometimes. Okay, and we need brilliant table. Okay, so we can reset and turn on the engine. Okay, and to visualize, I need to connect this, connect it with geometry. Okay, so now let's start. Okay, we have this line. I need first to transfer it to like a chain, separated line. Okay, separated lines, small lines. So we'll use shutter. Okay, we need to define the points that we need that the shutter the edges of the each part of the line. Okay, so divide. Okay, I will divide the curve. Say for 20. Okay, and I will connect. So now each point assigned to a piece of line. Okay, those small chain lines, we need to transfer them or make them as a physical lines. Okay, so and the anchoring will take and in points of this arc. The end point, what I mean here, that this point and this one. Okay, I take this arc and I selected the endpoint. Okay, this endpoint is the anchor point. Okay, so I am catching the arc from the end. Okay, so, and later I need this chain to go down. Okay, so this is, and let's connect the chain or the shuttered line. Okay, and we need to add loads. Okay, but before that, we need to put all these, okay, to one board. So I will join the rows here. Okay, so now we need to add some force. So start the simulation. Here I need to add some load. I will take the points that the divide points, okay, and add, let's say here they ask me for the direction. Okay, so the Z direction, since I am on the front of it, so I will connect it and give it like, for example, just a 10 or 20, whatever the value, but I need it in, so it mean that on the just on the Z axis, I need to go. I will add the load from the top, so it will go down. Okay, so just I am telling him that the direction of the load, it's not from the load, it's from the top. Okay, I will add some weights like start with 15. Then start the simulation. Okay, you see now it's too big, but you see, let's turn off all of those. So now we generate a catenary arc, okay, by adding this load. So when you change the weights, you see we have like physical arc, okay, and this is named the catenary arc that Antonio Gaud used in Sagrada Familia, design Sagrada Familia. Okay, this is example. Mainly, our relaxation will be something similar. We don't need load, but we'll have some like a little bit different things. But in principles, the main components will be like similar. Okay, so this is introduction for Kangaroo. Okay, so I would go to the course mesh and go to the perspective. This is the You can find this in the file, okay? So just let me break it. It's not. So it contains of like many surfaces, okay? So what we need to do is before we start to relax, we need to do some operations, okay? Just okay. Let me delete this and keep this. So basically, this is the main unit containing whole as a topology, and all starts from basic like square or a quad image, okay? So what I want to do, since this is like separated faces, so I need to join them. Join. Okay, it's first, and I need to with the vertices. Okay. So why I'm doing that? I need to make one mesh and all as faces joined and welded. Okay, and I need to clean let's say clean the mesh from any like duplicated faces. Okay, so let me turn off this. After that, I need to refine it. Okay, refine it in 3 level. Refine it means I'm adding more faces inside, okay, to have like more accurate relaxation. Okay, these components allows us to not make it like super smooth, so we'll not have a curvature, okay, yet. Now I will redo the same process here, okay. So first, we need the solver from Kangaroo. Okay, you can find it here also. Okay. Bottom. And toggle. Boolean toggle. So to reset, okay. Boolean toggle allow you to like stop the process or turn it on. So we'll use same words. Okay. It's shouting here because still there is no geometry connected. Now, we'll use show again. Okay, length and anchor to anchor the edges. Okay, and yes, those now. And let's see what will happen. Okay. So I need to select the lines. Okay, to select the line, there is component in edges. So this allow me to, for example, to have the outer lines. So select the outer lines, okay, and then the inner lines. Okay, and it's as we transfer those to, I mean, with the Tectonic arc, transfer it to Spring. We need to again transfer it to Spring for both. Okay, so we connect these, and we'll connect also this. You know, Just let me have more space. Okay, so now we select the lines and of course the mesh. Okay, and we need to have a goal for those. So I will entwine them. Okay, and put the goals all together. So the show will entwine it in the first one, then all of them will be in like one input. Okay, so then we'll relate it here. Start shouting because we didn't finish the okay. Then we'll anchor the outer point. Okay, to select the outer points, I need a component name and make it vertices. So okay, I will select the vertices and select all the vertices here. Okay, but there is output. Okay, naked points that all the points on the edges. Okay, let me so you can see this point. Okay, if I will do some experiment to show you if we anchor those. Okay, and we start the simulation. Let me turn on this output. Okay, we need to add some values here. I don't need this string to have too much lines. So you see, we start to get the smoothness. Okay, so this is relaxed minimal surface. But the issue of that, if we keep it like this, we will have like very angular edges. And because we anchor all the surface, okay, from outside, from the naked points. For that, I need to do, there is components also in Kangaroo named transformation. Okay. This allow me to anchor the points on certain points, but keep them on same surface and with flexibility to curve. Okay, so they ask for two sets of points from 0 to points 0.1. Okay, and the motion in between. So for that, I need to let's of course, we need to anchor some points from here, but not all of them. What we need to anchor, actually, the straight lines, okay? Because here, those fixed. I need to fix them in all directions. So I need to select all the lines on the, let me turn on the, so the grid. So this is the x-axis, okay? So I need to select those points on the x-axis, okay? So we'll call pattern, okay? Take all the list, the points, and there is, okay, if you now select this, it will take the, some random pattern, okay, of selection. But I need just to select the points on the edges, okay? So what to do, there is also a component similarity. Okay, this is allows me to select the points, okay, on certain dimension on the grid. Okay? So I think yes. Okay. So I will go to the top. You see there is like each module is 10. Okay, so this is 30. So I'm asking, okay, to select points equal, but just I need to select the points on the X. Okay, so this should be here. So I'm selecting all the points on the X. Okay, there is two. One, defining the X. This is the X-axis, the red one. Okay, so all these points on the X-axis, okay, should be like split value 30. Okay, so I'm now selecting the 30. Okay, 30 means like each module 10, 10, 10. So this is 30. Okay, this is the coordinate on the 30. Okay, and on the axis, on the X-axis. Okay, so I select this point. So I need also to select the other side. Just copy those. Okay, you can put negative. So now I selected those on the other side. So we check all our points. Let me turn off those components. So I selected all the points on the X, okay, from both sides. Okay, so this is 30. You can put negative, okay, or you can like put value here, negative value from here, okay, like minus 30. Okay? So, and you don't need this. So okay, so this is the anchoring points. Okay, and here I start to get the relaxation. Okay, but without anchoring the rest of the shape. Okay, so we catch it from here, from the X point. So it's almost the similar similar way. I need to also call pattern. Okay, I will take all the naked points, all of them, and select similar. And in this time, I need to use the other direction. Okay, I need to use everything and all this vertex. Okay, on the Y direction. Okay, so from the Y, I connect. They are located after 20 points. Okay, so I selected now. I selected this point. Okay, the transformation, these components in Kangaroo needs it's calculating points from area to area. So I need to move. Okay, I need these components. Okay, just first one, this one, and this is the ball. Okay, but here I need to select the other side. Okay, so let's on Y vector. to 20. Okay, you can, as mentioned, you can say -20, or you can put it below. So what I did, sorry, okay, more than 20, it's 40. Okay, 40, because 40 and minus 40 should be okay. So the movement will be in between this point. Okay, so we have face here, and in this face we have points. We need to anchor, but keep it flexible. Okay, in this area, I will add this goal to our one. Okay, and start to like transform. Okay, but it's still out. Okay, just you need to increase the strength here. I need to add too much power to make it on these edges. Okay, so now we anchor it on these two faces and the Y faces. Okay, still just the X. Okay, so I will repeat this exactly. And just change on the Y. This. Okay, doesn't matter. So also on the Y, I have like around 20. So just on the Z direction, just changing this. You see, but I need also to select the points on the Z. Okay, Z points. Let's see it on the here. Go. I will turn off the other things. So this is the points. Okay. This, so 40. Okay. I mean, you can also check from your main mesh. So I'm selecting these points and these points. Okay. And I need to keep them on this level, but allowing them to be relaxed. Okay. So turn off this, and now I will have this relaxed mesh. Okay, so this is it. So this is the unit, and this is the relaxed minimal surface. Then just I need to add some Y, because if you check here, I think and just to make sure that this is aligned. Okay, this is straight line. And just you need to like some points don't need to be like too much strong here, but you can see start to like have this equilibrium. Okay, so I mean these, you remember this is the length, the spring lines here of the mesh. I just need to play a little bit to have this. Okay, in the center. Okay, now it's clean. I test this many times. Okay, so when you start from lower value, even those, I mean, I start from lower value, then when I zoom in here to discover if I am exactly on the line. So that means that those this strength is the strength of the tension on the edges. Okay, so I'm fixing it. I'm adding more strength to fix it more on the edges. Okay, so now we have basic unit. After that, I mean, you can on Grasshopper, you can do massive. Okay, so for example, you can mirror it. Okay, and like for example, this move on like on X direction. So X direction, like around. Let's put a value on check. Okay, so now you can create the mesh. Okay, the massive or the full of capture surface. Also, sometimes you can do it manually. Just bake the shape. Okay. Okay. So turn off. Okay. So again. Okay. So you can like manually start to copy, mirror. But just you need to make sure. Okay. You need to make sure at the end to weld it. Okay? Weld all this mesh. Okay? So welding that, it's something like what we do here. Okay, so that's because I'm doing this manually. I put the geometry again or the mesh. I take the mesh. Okay, set multiple meshes. And again, okay, join, mesh, join. Make sure always to do that, okay? So you will build all the, to make one mesh, okay, one big mesh. So this is basically, you can do whatever form you need from this. Also, you can, in the file I put for you, you can like, this is for coloring, okay? So I turn off this. So you can see I don't need all of those. Just see if I didn't weld, I will have this problem. Okay, so to weld the vertex. Combine or combine to clean the mesh, then connect again. So now we will have should have check it for me like this. Okay, there is some points is not welded good. Maybe because when I copy, I didn't copy exactly. Okay, you need to copy exactly on this line. Okay, so yeah, you can color it like this. Let me show you how we can do another thing. I have, this is my file. Okay, I will remove this. Okay, from here, turn off colors. Okay, so I took this units. Okay, like I copy those and mirror them to have like set of units can be repeated. Okay, so what I did, I you can I shared this also with you. You can see how we can by Python to do some like transformation. I developed this since the AI become like more more easy to develop a form. So I use Gemini to develop this. This code. You can also go to math. Okay, this is I started from here. Okay, okay, Python needs like different workshop, but just I want to show you that you can, with the help of Gemini, you can code. You can ask him to code for you um, some functions. Okay, but basically you need to be, you have to imagine what you need. Okay, I use those to have more complicated forms because I need it for the maker. Okay, as an input. So in general, what I'm asking him, so from this one, just as before, I just with the meshes. Okay, I rotate it with the X direction just to, because my code goes in the X direction. So basically from here, I ask Gemini to have a code with some functions. Mainly, I will turn it on actually and show you. So what I'm doing here. Okay, so I ask him to give me some function for to repeat the units. Okay, so I took the units as I show you those units. Okay, now you see them like not aligned, but because I also added different functions to scale. Okay, for scale from different direction. But here, for example, let's talk about some of those. For example, when you start, I ask him to like have a number of repetition. Okay, so if we, I mean, let me change this to 20. So you will see that I took the little time because the mesh is a little bit heavy. See, it's repeated like 20 times. So you see the form all coming like scaled down. Okay. The height is the height of the unit. Okay, you remember that our unit is around 40. Okay, so I mean, if you give it like less, it will be like will be like a clash together. But just for experiment, I will give it 60. So you see that how this will be. Okay, separated because I here in the code I told him to take one and repeat it with dimension of 60. Okay, so it's not connected. So just need to make sure that the size of your unit when you create a unit, you can use this code. Okay. Just make sure that the steps is the size of the unit to repeat, and I will increase it to have it like more long. We'll go to so let's go to 40. Okay. And so I repeated the units. Okay, this is first step. When I coded, I developed the code, so you are seeing the final result. Okay, it's already twisted and waved, and there are many like functions done here. Okay, just also to introduce the twist. Okay, this is the twist between the start and the end of the shape. You can change. I mean, 90-degree. It will not take like half round. It will take a quarter round. So you can see now from the okay. So from the beginning, this is the start point, and this is the end. Okay. So this is 90 degrees. So you can like if you do like 36, it will like, rotate twice. Okay. But, yeah, I don't know like this. So I will back to 180. Also, I added some function to control the sides in terms of the starting of the twisting. Okay, so you see the twisting not start like from the start point and end it from here. I give it like some like some dimension to be straight. Okay, then at some points the twist will start. Okay, so this is controlled by here. Okay, so for example, if we let's say let's make this 0, let's test this. Okay, this is the start. You see this the twist. Okay, started directly from here. So no straight line for the volume. So I give it like a little bit allowing to go straight and start the twist. So also many functions like controlling the mesh is very heavy, so to take some time to calculate. So also what I tried to control, I added some gravity. If you see, there is the shape is not the twist is not axis. This you feel that from the let's go to the front. So this the shape lay down. Lay down. It's not in the center. So how I did this by controlling the gravity. Okay. So if I go to 0, you see the form actually, you see it's twisted from directly from the center, okay, from the main axis. So when I give it a little bit gravity, I make these sides to lay down. So we can control that also. And there is many, okay. For example, controlling and scaling. Controlling the start and the end of as a scale. So also some deformation on the scale and Y and Z, for example. You see here, let's give it some more like, well, going to see it. Okay, now this should be like scaled on the Y direction. I put very big just to show you this could be stretch in this direction. Okay, but we don't need all this to maintain a nicer proportion. So also you can like scale on the Y and the Z, okay, and so you can add many of functions to like destroy or transform your shape. But I prefer, personally, I mean, I like this twisted, like a spiral shapes, and I use it a lot in Midjourney. Okay, so you there is okay. Also, you can control the frequency of the wave. Okay, there is one wave here. I will show you if we put 3 waves between 2 lines, and they start on the end. Okay, so the frequency means I'm adding some waves. What you see now is one wave. So now you'll see 3. Okay, like that. So you have like 3 waves. Okay, and you can control how much this wave. Okay, you can make it like a very strong. Okay, so the peak and the valley will be like very uh the distance between them very large. And so like, still like 50. Okay, so you see the valley and the peak come like more. Okay, but this is I mean this depends on you. Okay, but if you like that or not. Okay, so this is also a function that we can have. I will back to what I designed in the beginning, and I need also to show you that you can also make some stretches. Just 1 second. So I will keep the wave here is a little bit strong, but I will keep it. Also, you can control, you can shift, I mean, shift the start and the end, okay, on the axis, on the y-axis. Y, and yeah, this is on the y-axis. You can go like, I mean, change the area of the starting. Okay? So it will go up, or I mean, left or right. Okay, so basically, this kind of transformation I do to have like more complex geometries, and after that you can take some screenshots. Okay. The coloring help sometimes to assign some material to certain faces. What I need to do now, let me on the shared folder, where's the shared folder? Yeah. Okay, I did some screenshots for the revised mode. So you can use them. We'll use those screenshots and so if you are doing with me the form, you can select what you need. So now, I think this is for the modeling. Now we finish the modeling. Next we will go to xFigura, but let's take some break if you want. We will take now break, then maybe we can take another break. So we finish xFigura rendering. Okay? Any questions? Want to back to the getting lost on this. Okay, we'll take break, yeah. You still with me? Okay, great. 10 minutes and we'll come back. Okay, let's start again. Is it working now, the link? Yeah, some of my colleague, one of my colleague told me that the voice is not super good. Try to bring the you can hear me now?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay, so I think it's better I bring more the laptop to my near me. Okay. So let's go to AI, to xFigura. Okay. I will share my screen just. Okay. Okay, you see xFigura canvas now?
We see just we see
Black.
xFigura, but just black, like
Yeah.
canvas.
Yeah. Okay. So mainly let's go to home. You need to go to boards. You can create, start to create a blank board. Okay. I will use also blank already I created. Okay, I will not this is not like xFigura like full training, just to show you the workflow. I will start by on the left. Okay, there is panel. Okay, what we need to use is this button and this button. Okay, there is like from the tools I can upload. Okay, so I need to upload some images from my screenshots, for example this one. Okay, so again from tools you can here upload even 3D screenshots. Okay. Mainly I use screenshots because sometimes the file is a little bit heavy. There is like some limit for the mesh as sizes, so I prefer to take a screenshot for the angle that I need to render. Okay, so from here also from the panel there is a text. Okay, so we need another panel for the text so we can add a prompt. Okay, what we can do is from here, we can drag and select image. So I need to create the first image. And inside the text, I need to add my prompt, okay? For the prompting, as I, you see my shared slides. I
Yeah.
added, yeah,
Maybe hide the my camera there, like the my screen.
yeah, this
If you,
one,
yeah, just close it.
close
No?
it totally, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So I added some prompts. This prompts works for xFigura to take like top view, perspective, everything, okay? So I will explain, I will not go like exactly line by line, but I will copy and show you what I did, okay? In general, for xFigura, or let's say xFigura means that this platform, the nice of this platform that contain many models, okay? So you can like do like generate images, videos, okay? So, I mean, when you drag, always you see like images, image to text, image to image, image to video, okay? So it's nice that you have everything in one canvas. So, back to the presentation, there is many prompts I add, okay, for different like views, different things, okay. Comparing the points that I want to tell that, for example, the model of Nano Banana, that one of the models inside xFigura, okay, will use to create images, okay? And what I need to say that Nano Banana, this model, works differently than Midjourney. I think most of you like tried that. In my way, I keep the prompts of Midjourney, okay, very short and very general. Okay, so to allow Midjourney to be as a partner or like creative partner, so they can like imagine with you. For xFigura, Nano Banana model inside xFigura, you have to be like more specific, okay? Like giving exactly the task, exactly what you need, okay? So the purpose for now to create the images on xFigura to have specific prompts, okay, and to have like to try to match, okay, to keep the geometry. So I don't need new geometry, okay. So just to assign material, assign camera, lighting, okay. So let's start. I will start copying some prompts. Okay, for example, okay, so I will add here the prompt. What I need now, just to tell you, I will re-explain the structure of the prompts for Midjourney, okay? But basically, you need to assign, you know, I mean, most of us, of you, already like tried and start to use AI to generate things, okay? It's just mainly you need to tell him like you need like hyper realistic night shots, okay. Here I need to mention that I need exactly to write like exactly as this image or as the image. Okay, so why? Because later I need to connect it. Okay, so I put the prompt and connect it. So I need exactly this image. Okay, so he will follow exactly the geometry and the angle of the camera. Okay, then I assign the function like and the geometry parametric fluid minimal surfaces, waterfront, museum. I assign the material. Okay, glossy concrete with a glossy finish, or you can say like I mean concrete with a glossy. I mean there is no glossy concrete, but there is like another layer, okay, like a coat, okay. But now I need to add some like some text. So I write like white glossy concrete, colored inner metallic inner surfaces. That's those the colored one to be like metallic, for example. And this is night view, so I add some lights, okay, and I added some atmosphere, okay, and landscape like wet pavement reflection on the building, reflection the building and the nature ambient lighting, adding some public figures, okay. I emphasize that this is a journalistic documentary aesthetics. Okay, no artificial studio light. It has like high dynamic range. Okay, raw style. Okay, very specific things. Okay, like 8K. Okay, some description like stunning details, like real textures. Okay, so now I connect the prompt. I connect the image that I need to use. Okay, then here there is here down at we have this panel. First, the settings. You can like assign the aspect ratio of the photo. So it's better to have like very close to your screenshots. If you control the screenshots from beginning to have like a specific, that will be great. Okay, but try to be like as much as the aspect ratio to be close to what we like take as a screenshot. Okay, so you can from the settings you can control the resolution. Okay, I will keep it as 1, and already as a default Nano Banana Pro selected. Okay, I will keep it. This is the best one for now for me, and there is many models. Okay, you can try. Okay, but for now to generate this render I will keep Nano Banana Pro. Okay, from here you can see your prompts again. And by the way, you can, if you don't need to put the text like that, you can directly open this and copy the text, your text here. Okay, but I like to see it, so because sometimes I need to reconnect again the text, so I keep it like this. And there is this window. Maybe just we need to make some generation so we can use it. And you can download the image from here. Okay, so again, I selected Nano Banana. Here you can select how many options you need, okay, to see. Okay, but make sure that when to track the credits here, okay, because each time if you select 4, this will multiply it by 4, so you have like you are spending 20 credits. Okay, so let's start by 2. I mean, we will do like many options because still this is AI. Maybe we'll not get it like 100% same. So I usually like put many. Okay. Resolution also, for now, I will not enhance it because I still testing this prompt. Because I mean, you will spend many credits to if you make the resolution more higher. So I will keep it as it is. Okay, this is the settings of those. Okay, then press generate. Let's see. You can start to do more, but I'm not. I mean, I don't recommend that. So you can, I mean, it's better to do one by one. Okay, we start to have something like this. I just push this button. Okay, so they open the generation. Okay, so we'll have like almost as I mentioned in the prompt. Okay, like white glossy and reflective metal. Okay, and you can see your model from here and compare. Okay, you can save it. Okay, so I will test more prompts. Okay, so let me put more texts. For example, let's take something like this. Okay, again, I took text from here. Okay, so I get this window, then drag. I need image to create image. Okay. I have to connect this. Okay, this image. And again, check nano banana, 2 images. Okay, I think this is okay. Control the aspect ratio. And generate. For this prompt, I just focus more on the length. Okay, I give it like a specific camera with a specific length. Okay. And I mean, the atmosphere here is more like morning time, marine. This has a soft environment. Okay, the rest almost same. Okay, and this is it. Let's see the results. Sometimes it will give like a little bit different. Okay, but just let me check more. Okay. Okay, nothing new, just maybe, okay, let's do more variations, okay? Sometimes you need to do more to get your shape, but let's also try another shot. I will upload more Let me upload this one and try. Maybe we can get better results from other angle. Images. Okay, connect these. Okay, I will do more for generate. Here I think we start to get more closer options. Okay, not all of them are matched, but I think this one, maybe a little bit this one. Okay, but this is more close. Okay. Let's do many options. Okay. Also introduce more different prompts. This prompt, the starting is similar. Okay. Architectural aerial photography. I will take an aerial screenshot. Okay. On exactly as the image or exactly as provided image. Okay. Same functions, same material. Here I give it like the mode more futuristic, innovative. I put it on the coastal shoreline. Okay. And give it like different atmosphere. Okay. So you can read those. I add everything, so you can check. Meantime, you can see the other results. Okay, come from this image. Okay. So for this, I need aerial view, so I will upload aerial view. Okay. I think this is fine. Just check if I have. Yeah, okay. Okay, so same everything, more options. So let's see, we get something like this, something more weird, something also weird. This is okay. This is not. This is okay, I think. This is something like, I mean, I imagine the prompt and develop it. So now I'm giving you the, the end of the testing. Okay. Okay. So for the first part of xFigura, this is a way to render some images. Okay, aerial views, night shots, daylight shots. Okay, then let's go to like select one of those. You can also upscale. You can upscale the image from here. Okay, so just you can select which image you need and you select the model. There is many models. Okay, I will try two models. This first one, this is I think clarify. This one I put clarity, and the other one magnific. Okay, so we'll try also this one and we'll compare. When you assign the upscaler, you can see a list of parameters. It's already like well organized. Okay, so you don't need like too much to change. You can, I mean, not always you can higher the resolution, but in some models you can higher the resolution. You can add some sharpness. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I did something from here. Okay, I'll generate. So for the first one, the issue is sometimes they started to like add too much, too much details on it. Okay, so not all model are like very good. The best one is magnific. I mean, there is many models, okay, but I think this is the best one. Okay, so also you can control the details if you don't need like too much detail. Okay, I think this is good. See, you can like see how this changed. Okay, so you can upscale your model. Okay, and you can go to do animation. Okay, so drag image to video. Okay, so we need to select the model. There is many. Okay, each one has different credit, price. Kling AI, I think, is very good. Okay, there is some new models you can try. Let's try Kling AI. Okay, let's go. You can add also prompts, no? I will just to show you that even you keep it without prompt, or if you need to add some prompt, I will share. Let's try another model, maybe more faster ones. Image to video. Let's try first one. Okay, you can control also the quality from here. Duration. Okay, and select which model you need. Okay, so let's try. I'm wondering of the aspect ratio. They didn't ask me about the size of the image, but let's see. Maybe they will take it as a default. Okay. Let's see. Okay, here we didn't like control the camera. We keep it as it is. Okay, so no prompt added. This is naturally like giving you some motion. Okay. But if you need to add, we can add a prompt. Okay, so I will take text and I will take the video, add a prompt to the video, and I will select one. Okay, so what I like, this is a cinematic time lapse. Okay, this is type of animation that you see like fast and like from night to day or opposite. Okay, so we add some like smooth camera orbit, change the light from deep twilight hour to morning. Okay, and some describe of the sky, like soft clouds, like okay, high-end drone cinematography. Okay, some specific like resolution. Okay, let's start. Let's see. see if we get it. Okay. So this type of atmosphere. Okay. Okay, and let's do something like for example, we can take some like render detail images for like a specific section for the building, but this is let me say this is like conceptual, okay, for your presentations. It will not be like accurate, okay, but it's useful to like use it in your like your presentations. Again, I will take image to image. Okay, let's work somewhere here. Okay, and I will take text. Okay, same slides I added for you. I will a bit explain about this type of details. So this is the detailed prompt. What I need, okay, here as I mentioned, I be like very specific. Okay, I need like a detailed blow up. Okay, on the facade. I need to assign like, okay, zoom into closed section to show the construction detail, materials. And the most important from this text that you can assign a real text, okay? So when you see this pen assignment on the detail graphics, so you have I mean, you need to assign exactly what you need, okay? Like thermal breaks, panel system, curved glass if you have, okay? So you can use this prompt and you can just rewrite those, okay? And automatically they will change according to your materials, okay? To assign also the inspiration from the Hadid style, I need it to be like 3D, okay? Mention not 2D flat, okay? The color, the background to be black, like deep solid black. The edges, it's important, the edges of the section or I mean, the detail to be like in white, like highlighted in white, okay? And the model itself to be like in gray, tones. Okay, and there is some like lighting, lighting configurations like dramatic global illumination. Okay, some you need to go in detail with this. Okay, but this is in general. So what I need, a black background with highlighted with white colored lines. Okay, so I will take one of these photos. Okay, add this prompt. Then, okay, I will go to take like 4 details. I think it's better to use the rendered one, maybe. Okay, the rendered image. Okay, since it's more clear now. Okay. Let's go to the slideshow. So get some more details. Not all of them will be matched again, but you can see what I mean by like dark background, the sections, the line sections will be like in white. He tried to assign, okay? It's not like 100%, but you need to like do some experiments and repeat many times, okay? And you can talk to him to remove and add, okay? I don't know what is this, okay? But I think this is nice. This is more close. Sometimes will not assign 100%. Okay, he understand this is parametric panel system. This is thermal like break. Okay. Curved glass. I think this is not okay, but in general, this is what you can get for your presentation. You can assign whatever you need as a material here. Okay. You can also, for example, select these and continue talking to him, image to image, like add dimensions, for example. Okay, just I select this. Let's see how he can add some dimensions. Maybe I need to redo it again because I forgot to assign the aspect ratio of the photo. Okay, so I'm not sure what he's doing. What I ask him is, yeah, I mean, I wrote this by mistake. I wrote something, I don't know what is that. So I will put this. Let's do it again. Dimensions. Okay. I think this is okay. Okay, let's test more prompts until we get some other results. You can go to, okay, so he added some dimensions here. Okay, some dimensions here. Okay, but you can tell him also to, if you need it like vertical or horizontal. Okay, I keep it like just simple. Okay. Let's, for example, take this view and let's try to do like top view. Okay, here is my prompt. Okay, you can directly, let's put it directly here. Okay, so I put like some task like analyze the building, generate high quality top-down master plan. Okay, place it in the center of the image, surrounded by landscape, pathway, like hardscape. Okay, so I will select this image, and for example, the landscape we can surrounded by, we can say beach or Cornish landscape. I'm not sure if, okay. I will take more. Increase the aspect ratio. Take more than 4 photos. Let's see. I select this. Don't forget to select what you need from here. Okay, top views, aerial views, and you can do sections, like full section. Okay, this is very strange. Nice, but strange because it's not matching. Okay, this is more close to our photo. Okay. And you can do '3D section. Okay, this is as similar to this detail, just not a blow up detail, is a section 3D section. So I will take image. Let's select same. Okay, already selected. 4 options. I forget to put the aspect ratio. Let's see. I mean, the aspect ratio of the image is very important. The aspect ratio, I think, like 1:1 landscape image or like vertical image. This is what I mean. Image ratio. Okay, but when you put it in different size, like we'll like change it a little bit, change the form a little bit. So see, I mean, when we change the size, I mean, you have to be like very close to the. Let's try more. Okay, until this finish. Let me back to the videos. What you can do also to continue or to like do another type of videos to merge more photo. Okay, you can like take image and select this detail. Okay, image, then You can say, where is my, okay, just, I just transfer this image from render to 3D. Okay, so here I'm using two images, this one and this one. Okay, so main image and other image. So to integrate both of them. Okay, let's type different models. Let's see which is better. Okay, this is thing. Let's say thing AI. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so you can do like some sections, but I think just 1 second. Let me try. Okay. Let's use like different photo. Maybe this is more clean for the section. No. I need to connect it to the image here. So just I'm taking 3D section, okay? Until we get like some different. Okay, I think I still. Okay, this is different type of sections. Okay, as mentioned, it will not be like 100% accurate, but it's give you like little like graphics to your presentation. Just I am testing the video now. I need to combine this image with this. Okay, so just waiting for this. Let's see if we get something. Yeah. Okay. I think this is nice. Okay. What I did, just I told him to transfer the image to rendered from render to 3D, okay? And I combine two images, okay? This image and this one, okay? And I used Kling AI, okay? I think this is the most advanced video. Model. Okay, so we rendered, we upscale, we make some details, and I think we covered most of the things for now. Okay, you can do like elevations also, and just change the section to elevations. I mean, this flexible prompts, okay, you can change it, but if you have like less forms with without curvature, but make sure that remove the terminologies that relate to the curvature, okay? So, okay, so like that. After that, if you have like nice video you need, you can also upscale it, okay? Upscale it means make it in higher resolution, like twice for the time, but be careful about the credits, okay? Each time you do variation, you'll get like a little bit different results, okay? So maybe you'll do more, you'll get like more beautiful shapes, okay? So try the prompts I provided and try to change the material, change the, okay, but I mean, I need something like this for mid-journey, okay? Something like this atmosphere and like aerial views. So I can generate specific images. I think it's time to have some break, right? Okay, we'll take the second break now, and after the break, we'll jump to mid-journey to have some like more the last part of the workflow to create different geometries. Okay, so more 10 minutes and I will come back. Okay. I reshared the link of the presentation and I give access so you can check again. Okay, let's go to the final part. Okay, I'll share my screen. Okay. So you can see the Midjourney website. Just I want to confirmation. I shared my screen and you see the Midjourney. Okay. Okay, good. So for Midjourney, let's back a little bit to the presentation. For Midjourney, I usually keep the prompt like very, very specific, okay? Mainly I set up to aerial shot. Okay, this is the components, okay? The camera aerial shot. Here, the function you can assign whatever you need. You need to assign material, geometry, all of this geometry, and context, and mood, and some parameters, okay? I keep it general. I don't like go super specific, so I allow the allow my journey to like bring like different forms. Okay, so there is some tips. Mainly, as I mentioned, don't go too much like too much complex and specific. Okay. You can check this list. And I want to mention that Midjourney, something nice on it, that if you change the location, the city, for example, that give you like start to integrate with the city and give you like different forms related with the city, even if it's same prompt. So each time you change the material, the reference, for example, architect, the mood, okay, you will have like different forms, okay. So we'll start prompting. Okay, so from Midjourney we have let's do some setup. You have the from the right top right, okay, there is some settings, okay, so you can control the aspect ratio. I will keep it a little bit long because sometimes I use it for social media, so I keep it like that. For the model, you can from here check different model. I'm interested to always change and check. I don't stuck in one model. Each model work like differently, so I always do some experiments. For the variation, for the you need to like even keep it HD, or you can keep it standard. So I will put it in HD in RAW. Okay, so this is give you like more realistic. So change it to RAW. For the stylize, okay, this control a little bit the style of the images. So I don't go too much. Okay, that's just like 150. Okay. The weirdness, I keep it 0. The variety, it was when we used to use Discord on this. So this is chaos. This is the chaos. So chaos means that I mean, when you generate in Midjourney, you have 4 images. Chaos, or this new name, the function of this to like give you different results in each one. Okay, so like you have like 4 persons like giving you designs. So don't go also too much. 15, 20, like this. Okay, so you can explore different functions. Okay, for those more options here. Nothing specific. You can like go fast in the generation, but you spend like more credits, hour credits. Okay, still allow you to be hidden from the community, so your prompt will not appear in the main like exploration photos. Okay, so from create, I will start here. Let's do some experiments. Okay, so mainly I will start to give some description. Stunning aerial shots. Aerial, why I am using aerial? Because by experiments, I thought that the aerial view give you, and this is my style also. If you check my images, I tried always to have aerial views because you can see like completed geometry. I think the AI understand more the prompts and give you like more let's say articulated like forms when you go on aerial shots. Okay, and you can imagine the design I think better from like very close shot. Okay, so my target now to create prompt and inject it, or let's say with the result of xFigura renders. Okay, what we just did on form finding. This is because I need like more geometrical, more like more logical forms, not just random. So when you prompt and put images as a reference, you are like learning the AI and the Midjourney AI about your what you need. Okay, so you learn him about the geometry that you are injecting. So stunning aerial shots. I will mention the function of like for example, museum. You can double to check the spelling. Museum. Okay. I will add some geometry, fractal, spiral design. Why fractal? Because if you add parametric, like a parametric design, the Midjourney will not understand it exactly. The parametric for Midjourney like curves, but actually curves something. I mean, if you see curves, this is not parametric architecture. Okay, parametrics mean it has some sort of parameters. Okay, but if you need some form like that, you need to like go to more mathematical terminologies like fractal, spiral, let's say, for example, let's say mathematical forms, minimal surfaces. So most important things is the terminology. Okay, you can give it like some like material, like for example, or we'll add the material later. Okay, I need to add some terminology like fluid dynamics. This give it like more fluid shapes. Dynamics. You know the fluid dynamics. This is the fluid lines come from the motion. Okay, when you see it testing the airflow of the car or the waves behind the boat in the ocean. Okay, this type of forms. So I'm integrating, like making recipe of different forms. Okay, I need to add like the context, like for example, Miami Beach. You can add some description like spectacular. I'm not sure if I'm right it correctly. Okay. See some reflections. Okay. So something like this. I will add the material later. Okay. So before, I mean, before, if you are using Discord, remember that to assign the parameters, like we add the little dash V, for example, 5.2 for the model, which model. For the chaos, we like put C. Okay. Okay, stylize. And for example, aspect ratio, always you can, but now you can just already when you, from the settings, already will start to appear, okay? Start to appear here. So you don't need to add them anymore. But what I need to add reference image, okay? So I will go to image prompt and I need to put some photo. I will select aerial image. Okay, this is from the form finding. Rendered. Okay, if you didn't put render image, that also will affect. Okay, so So you can, so to get like more enhanced mode, you need to put it like this, okay? So I will do first test to check. Okay, first result maybe will not come like perfect, but let's see, okay? Okay, let's go here. Let's try to use different model. Let's see, like 7. Okay, I just checked the model 7. Use same parameters. Okay, added the image. Let's see. Okay, you need to do like several experiments and also different models. Try maybe 6. I remember 6 we couldn't inject, I think, or we can. Yeah, we can. Okay. So injected with prompts and go. Okay, so different model gives like different results. And one of my favorite is, let's go to settings. Okay, 5.2. I think this is the best model to understand the geometry, okay? Check image prompt. Okay. Okay. It's already there. So, for example, in this model, when you start to get some results, I mean, this prompt already, I did many experiments on it. So just I'm giving you like after many tests. So let's do like many rounds. Okay, you can also, for example, start to add material. I mean, you can add, for example, timber shells. Okay, I will come back to select more, okay? And also, you can add different architects. For example, here, for example, stunning aerial shot of a museum as the Hadid. Okay. Let's also try another architect. If you check the presentation, maybe last slide, you see how changing the architect will change the geometry. M as okay. Still, I'm not happy in all results, but just I'm putting some variations, putting some different prompts. Then I will start to select. Okay. So try this. Okay, just I am repeating. Okay, I'm trying many times different models. Okay. Okay, since you start to get something, here you can do some variations, even strong or subtle. Okay, you can upscale it, you can remix, but will not go too much in the detail. Just I need from you now to know that I do a lot of variations when I start to see that I'm getting some geometries, new geometries. Okay. Okay. I repeat a lot the variation. Each time you do variation, the model will enhance the results. Okay, let's. I will show you also more examples like this one, this prompt. I use the night mode. Okay, the night mode image. Okay, just same. Okay, I flip to night. And other one I used. I changed same prompt. Just I put like mountainous Switzerland. Just changing the context. Okay, same images. Okay, so this is different different variation I was doing. Here, same prompt, I changed to water sport pavilion instead of museum. I put like timber shell and I injected with same image. Okay, so let's go up. Okay, try many times. Actually, I try like too much. Okay, until I find like something something new. Um, so each time you have like different images from the form finding, you have different forms. Okay, so it's somehow like exploration. Okay, for different new forms. Okay, so but without like injecting from the form finding, you're not like getting something like more geometrical. This is what I learned about Midjourney. So if you need something like more geometrical, you need to teach him or learn him about your style. Okay. So just here, when I select the image, I do some variation, okay, to explore more. You may tell me that, okay, we started like very specific, very mathematical, then we got to something like more open, but somehow we need to start from some point to learn Midjourney. Okay. I mean, I think this is what this is my workflow. Each time I try to use like different minimal surfaces, injected, changing the environment. Okay, so I can get like some like more interesting forms. Okay, what actually I'm thinking that I'm like trying to have like more like explore what we can get as a forms. I mean, maybe we can create like new language in architecture. So this is makes me like trying to start from basics, then apply this method to find something. So I mean, it's not easy to get from Midjourney something like with geometry without prompting images. Okay, so you have to, but do your images. I mean, not like explore from your images. Okay, so mainly this is it. Any questions? Also, you can go back to take those and go to xFigura and take details, plans, everything. Okay, so sometimes I back to get the top view sections and everything from this, but mainly this is the methodology I am using to create new forms. Okay.
Thank you. It was really cool. Like very
Thank you.
concise and clear workflow. And I really like how you use geometry to drive the result rather than just kind of prompting up into the air, which really
Yeah,
can help you get, more distinct and unique styling and results. And
thank you.
yeah, cool to use physics-based stuff too, which was fun. If Yeah, if that's it, we can end it. And yeah, thank you to
Yeah,
everyone that joined us today. And thank you so much, Khaled.
thank you. Okay, and I'm happy to like if somebody need to send questions or try
Yeah,
to use it, so send us by email so we can check the
sure,
results.
yeah. Uh, I'll drop your Instagram here also. Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you, and thank you everyone that attended. And if you make some cool stuff, make sure that you tag Khalid and Morphine so we can share it and see what you're doing.
Okay. Okay, see you. Bye bye.
See you, everybody. Bye.